It's been quite a while since I first reviewed the Burdens of Shaohao prelude part entitled Vision. Some of you have asked me and requested me to continue with it, so let's continue with it. Part 1.
The horrible vision of the sundering weighed heavily on Emperor Shaohao. Cold and alone, he ascended Mount Everest, seeking wisdom from the Jade Serpent. "What troubles you, young Emperor?" the Spirit of Wisdom asked. Shaohao replied, "Countless demons will soon pour over Azeroth. What must I do to save my kingdom?" The Jade Serpent answered, "Seek out the heart of Pandaria, for the answer lies within." "But how can I find it?" the Emperor protested. "Your emotions cloud you," said the serpent. "Free yourself.
That's often the case.
Let the land be your teacher." But the Emperor did not understand.
In regards to us, I mean.
He sulked back to his home in the Jade Forest. As he traveled, he commiserated with his old friend, the Monkey King. "I was to have a long life, a prosperous realm," the Emperor cried. "I cannot do this." "Relax," said the Monkey King. "We are in this together." As he spoke, the four winds began to howl. A great gust blew the Monkey King away. The Monkey King laughed and called out above the roaring storm, "Sorry, you can't fight fate." The Emperor cried out for his friend. "No, wait! I
Let the wind catch you."
And in that moment, all of Shaohao's uncertainty was manifest in a terrible dark energy, a Shah of doubt. The more the Emperor struggled, the more he weakened. The Shah would surely overtake him.
This is the mistake. Don't.
Then Shaohao remembered the wisdom of the Jade Serpent, and he looked to the land for answers. Nearby, the bamboo of the Jade Forest was also threatened. The reeds that stood rigid against the gale broke under its force. But the reeds that bent with the wind endured the storm and prospered in the rain. Shaohao realized the lesson of the reed, and when he turned his back to the Shah, suddenly all his doubts vanished. He knew he could be more than just Emperor. The four winds carried the laughing Monkey King over the valley and through the wilds. The Emperor's faith led him onward to save his friend and to stop the terrible sundering the Water Speaker had foreseen.
The Emperor has got some truly amazing and wise friends. The drawing style haven't changed from the last part, which was the case instead in the Lords of War series. That doesn't bother me though. It's shown in a very simplistic yet efficient way that it's not a priority to work with the same amount of layers Lords of War used to has in it. What I do like the most within all Blizzard's content are the grounded and human-related stories, which let us connect with them and the characters. This part, for instance, does resonate a lot with everyone's human and emotional state. We all have doubts in life, and we always try to find the right way, the right answer to our doubts, to our questions. And like in this told part, sometimes we have to go the opposite way to solve a problem instead of ram our heads against a wall. Technically speaking, again, there isn't much of an improvement within the animation, and I think it's better so. This series, compared to the Lord of War one, reflects a rather quieter and slow-paced mood and tone. We won't find any aggressive kind of tone in this, indeed. Despite the serious issues Xiaohao has to confront himself with. Even though Xiaohao has to go through a few more challenges, this ends leaving us with a positive feeling that he will handle it eventually. We get to see two new characters, at least to me. Yulon or Julon, the Jade Serpent, one of the four creatures known as the August Celestials who watch over Pandaria and the Jade Forest. She is a spirit of wisdom indeed. Then we got the Monkey King, a Hosen who was a companion of Xiaohao and guiding him towards the right way as well. It isn't that much exciting and action-filled like the Lord of War parts. However, this has got another approach in its storytelling form, which again leaves you with a positive feeling and getting you curious to explore Xiaohao's further action, further deeds. What did you think of it by watching this series? And in that case, this part. Did you enjoy it? Does it say something to you? Does it connect with you in some ways? Did you get curious to know more and to see more in the following parts? Whatever you think, whatever you feel, let me know that below. Thank you very much for stopping by once again. It's very much appreciated. If you like this video and its content, just thumbs up, and of course feel free to subscribe if you're new to this channel. Stay tuned, go beyond, and always be well.